No, I'm just grabbing my hat. Hey, one viewer. How you doing? Hey, mama. How you doing? It's our adopted mother. She's in here. Hey, Sally. It's going. We are in the process of trying to figure some things out. Um, I lost out on the job, so it's pretty much yeah, adopted mama. Lost out on the job, so basically, we can virtually do anything at this point. So last night and this morning, we've been kind of talking about it, and we're trying to figure out what we want to do. Um, Not too for sure. By the way, I don't know if you guys ever had these Belvitas. They're really good. I'm gonna enjoy one.
The brown sugar ones.
Yep.
We gotta tell them what kind they are.
Oh yeah. Uh, they're the cinnamon brown sugar ones. They're pretty good. How many we got in here? We got 10 people. That's awesome. Love it. So basically, I went live last night. I didn't even know that I could go live, which was like awesome. I was just kind of sitting down. Oh, hold on. Get the flag out of the way. Uh, I thought it was really fun because we had several people in. We had a lot of conversations. People were asking questions. I talked about some childhood memories, and it was a lot of fun. So I like this. I like being able to live and like kind of talk to you guys, like in person, really. Um, Lisa, Ann, hey, how you doing? Yeah, we're gonna keep our heads up. We're the type of people where when we have speed bumps and hurdles, we jump higher and we hit the gas to get over those speed bumps. It's all in a day's time. Um, you know, our funds are always
Low?
well, they're low, and we always try to stretch that dollar. So, kind of looking at what we have and what's available to us, and seeing what we can and can't do. Um, where we're at is like there is opportunities and stuff. So, really, at the end of the day, it's trying to figure out where we can and can't go. That's awesome, low HPS. Hopefully I can have that same story. Me and my fiance, we didn't meet in a shelter, but uh, we met and we had a really good conversation, like about each other's like history and our past and like what we've been through, and like we really bonded off of that, like what we've been through together, like the things that we experienced our life. One of those being is that like we didn't really have a mother and a father and the backing of a family household, or people to support us. Growing up, grew up in broken homes and in and out of foster cares and group homes and things of that nature. Uh, that's something that bonded us, but as well as here she is, as well as what we've been through now, and like the struggles and things that we've had to overcome with each other and together. I think that brings us closer. She's really stuck by my side, and uh, on those days where I don't have the biggest smile, yeah, there she is. Um, the days that I'm not smiling, my big smile, and kind of down in the dumps, she's there to kind of be like, hey, babe, and kind of allows me to pick myself back up. There's there's rough days. You know, a lot of the issues and struggles and strifes that we kind of deal with, we don't like to put on YouTube just because it's not, you know, like that's not what I feel like our YouTube channel is for. I feel like our YouTube channel is a place for people to come, be positive, and talk about their lives, and you know, correspond with each other. The electrician job, so there was other channels that kind of outed or whatever, kind of like my location and what I was doing, and there was, from what they said, multiple call-ins to the company, and like multiple companies that are associated with what I was going to be doing, and they were basically harassing and like dropping my name, and like they actually saved me because I wasn't officially hired on with the company. If I had worked a single day, the company could have actually put me under a breach of contract, and then of course, you know, legal things and legality. So I appreciate those people that you know, went and harassed them before I actually got hired on it, and that's what took them a little bit to actually get back with me. They weren't really understanding what was going on. For the simple fact, for one, I wasn't really initially into the system. I had just went to orientation and had done minimalistic paperwork to actually get in. So they were like, what's going on here? And they even told me, because there was a threat towards the place that I was going to be working at, so they actually halted production for a day, which is so crazy to me. And I'm actually grateful that, you know, I didn't get into any trouble. Yeah, I lost out on the opportunity of having a really nice job that would have been, you know, something to be able to provide for our family. But there are so many people out there. Everybody that's in here, how many we got? 29 people. I want those 29 people that's in here. Whoa, jumped up to 31 people in here. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like it, share this, get it out, because this is information I want people to know for sure, that there is other YouTube channels and people out there that are preying on our downfall. People are literally going out of their way to see us fail and cause problems with us. I mean, we've had police multiple times show up on us through false allegations and false police reports. And I agree with you all. What we're doing and what we're planning, we're not going to really disclose to anybody. But obviously you'll see the changes as we go through. We do have a plan. But as far as like the plan, you know, it can change intermittently as we're, you know, evolving. We don't really know exactly what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, or where we're going, or anything of like that nature. And obviously I'm not going to tell anybody where we're at. And I think in the future, when I'm doing and recording videos and just putting on there instead of being live like I am now, I think I'm going to have like a simple background and maybe even do like a backdrop. That way, you know, people can't, I was told that somebody had used like AI or whatever to actually really figure out where we was at. And I don't know how true this is. And really what's sad is that, you know, these people have literally gone way out of their way to do this. It's been kind of gut-wrenching, because to me, like, I feel like if I was doing this stuff, like, I would be like persecuted for this. Like, I would like, and what's funny is people that are like this, they don't go after people that have money. They don't go after people that can fight back against it. They don't go after people. That's a big one. They don't go after people that can fight back. Like, and I can fight back like through you all. Like, you all can go in and report them and do this and do that nature. And those of you that kind of know what we're going through, kind of know the other channels, and we try to stay away from even watching their videos, because ultimately, inevitably, there's my word, you all, when we go in and we watch these channels, we're really supporting them with views and stuff. And of course, some of these channels out there, some of them are actually monetized. So when you're going in there just to watch and see what they're saying, you're actually helping them. So you just you know, try to steer clear of watching it, because like I said, that does help them at the end of the day. And where I'm not monetized yet, my watch hours are going up, and our subscribers are slowly going up. I want to encourage, we've got 37 people in here. 37 people can, if y'all go out and have one other person that you know, just go in there, hit the subscribe button, and they can turn the notifications off so whenever I upload, it's not bugging them on their phone. Or they can keep it on to come and watch and enjoy our journey here. One of the biggest things that I want to talk about right now is, people are kind of like, with this whole situation that happened, and if you're not familiar with it, like the whole other YouTube channel that was very successful, I'm not going to name drop here, that was a very, very, very hard time for us. And then now we have other channels that, like, there's another person out there that has like maybe 100 subscribers, and all he does is videos on me. Like, I'm sure he's going to have a video of me doing this live stream. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to talk about his channel. I don't want to support this guy in any way because it's kind of like, I don't know what the word to use it for. Like, it's, how do I say it? How would I describe someone simply going on to their YouTube channel to literally just talk about me and probably my downfall? Like, I don't know. It's kind of,
Clickbait.
yeah, it's clickbait. I would like to think that I have ultimately, inevitably, there's my word again, kind of been successful here. I have built a little bit of a community here. I love the people that come on here and support us and have showed us love and all of the positivity. Like, that's what I want for this channel. Yeah, Denise, we don't want to do that. We don't like talking about who this person is because then ultimately people will go watch. But we don't want to support him in any way. Hey, D Bruce. Good morning. Well, it's almost evening, right? Afternoon, whichever. So really what it boils down to is, like, I feel like people looking at the community I've built, the positivity, like, I want different for our channel. I want people to come here and put a smile on their face. I don't want people to have to sift through all the bad comments and all the haters and, like, really me, like, I'm the type of person, like, what we listen to, what we watch on TV, like, that's what we put in our mind and in our hearts. So, like, people watching and reading negative comments, that could ultimately, inevitably, somebody could take that comment that's very bad, take that comment and that bad thing, and it stir up bad things inside of them. I'm a big person on positivity. I had a really nice lady, she gave me this book. I don't know if you guys ever know this. This isn't a paid promotion or nothing. This is just the book I've been reading. I haven't really got into it too much, but maybe I can pull some stuff to help you all. And positive thinking, I want to reinforce this. I really, 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 really want to reinforce this. When you're in your head and you're thinking positive, okay, well, no, let me back up. When you're in your head and you're thinking negative, okay, and you're thinking about all the bad things, you're thinking about all of the stuff that you don't have, that will reflect your attitude. That'll reflect outwardly, like, people will see that, and then that attitude reflects our actions and what we speak. So if you see somebody that's, you can almost see whether or not they're having a good day or a bad day, and how they speak and how they talk, the words they use. You can tell whether or not they have a positive or negative mindset. One of the things that Chris White, hey, you had sent something to our donation page. I had refunded that to you. If you want to send it back or able to send it back, do it friends and family. I don't know if you knew that yet. I don't know if I got to tell you that. So, but hey to you, Chris White. That was one of the biggest things that I learned early on in life, was that no matter my situation, I can create more problems. I can create to my struggles and strifes. And as human beings, we create 95% of our problems, so why would I add to it? I stubbed my toe. Why would I stubbed my toe on the coffee table. Why would I go and flip the coffee table and spill the coffee that's on there, and then the coffee table spills over and there's a glass jar on it and it breaks? I created more. I could have just stubbed my toe and been like, ow, I stubbed my toe, and then walked away from it instead of flipping the table. Like, that's what I'm talking about when you create more to your problem. Let's read some of these. Yeah, Susan, that is something that has happened. You know, there's a lot of that negativity going on, and sometimes that's the best thing we can do is unsubscribe and stop supporting these people. Yeah, Francis. You know, people that you can, like, you see it all the time. People will literally, they're so miserable, and they want, you know, misery loves company. So the things they're talking about and saying and how they react to people and the way they talk to people out in the community, whether it's the lady at the cash register at the gas station or, you know, the waiter at the restaurant, you know, we can have an effect on how we react to them. And even if I'm going through a bad situation and a rough time and I'm dealing with things, I don't have to outwardly push that onto other people. Yeah, Big D 3104. That is so true. I was just talking about that. Misery loves company. People hate to see other people succeed. People hate to see, you know, especially somebody like me that has been through a rough situation. You know, I could sit here and be miserable. I can be like, oh, I hate this. This has happened to me. Da, da, da. But instead, I want to move forward. I want to go onward and upward. I don't want to focus on the things that are so bad. I don't want to be able to sit back and say, oh, poor little me. I want to move forward. Like Denise Booth, Mama said, "Past is the past. We're moving on." You know, that's the key thing. If we don't take a step forward, we're still standing in the same spot. And the one of the biggest things that I like I said once again, I learned early on in life was that no matter what, there is too much chaos and wrongdoing and evilness and bullcocky going on in the world for us to step out of our own realm and go to create it. You know, why I just don't get it. And you know, for the longest time I really had to sit and ponder and wonder like, what's this world gotten to? And pardon my French, but I feel like the world is just ass backwards. You know, people don't care about people anymore. People have literally, you see people, you know, struggling and you're able to help and do something, but yet you turn a blind eye. You walk away from it. Yeah. Valerie Mitchell, we're definitely going to have a good day on purpose. You know what I mean? Francis, I want to talk about depression a little bit. You know, when I was growing up, it was bad to have an ailment like depression and stress and anxiety and ADHD. And now people almost glorify it and they're like, oh, I have depression, I'm stressed out, I have anxiety. And they use it as an excuse to make the wrong choices and have the actions that they do. Oh, it was because of my depression that I made this choice. That's that's not how you look at it. When I was growing up, it was almost like you didn't want to tell people that you were depressed. You didn't want to tell people that you had anxiety and that you had panic attacks and stuff. But now people, like I said, people glorify their ailments. And ultimately, inevitably, there's my word again, they use it as an excuse. You know, I have the choice. I can go like this. I have the choice to do this. I have the choice to go like this. The same way with my mind. I have the choice to control my mind. I have the choice to speak a certain way. I have a choice to present myself in a way that I want to, that is healthy for me. And that's one of the biggest things too, is having a positive, healthy lifestyle for you, because what works for me may not work for the next person. And that's a struggle. You know, I see people and have been around a lot of people that okay, let me keep it about myself. I'm going to keep it about myself. So when I was younger, I dealt with a situation to where I was not able to like go over to friends' houses and do things like that. And whenever I got to the point to where I realized that my adopted family, like once they went to sleep, I could sneak out. And so because they wouldn't let me go to birthday parties and friends' houses, I chose to sneak out of the house and go do things with my friends. And when you have people that go, you know, let's say you walk into the gas station and because you're fighting with your missus or your car windshield got cracked or whatever, why would I step up to that counter and be rude to that other person? You know, why would I take that out on them? And I find that more and more every day. D. Bruce, you're so right. Wifey's job search going. She has a really good job. Like, I'm talking about one of the best jobs in the whole wide world, and that is taking care of me, helping me through the problems and the strifes that we have, and being that backbone for us. But she does really good with taking care of the tent, making sure that everything is organized, making sure that our clothes are right. She really takes care of the dogs. Like, a lot of the times, you know, when we're just out and about with the dogs, she's really, really awesome with them. You know, when we take them on walks, you know, we got to pick up the poopy and stuff. Like, her job is to be the backbone for me at this point. Like, it's, and really, she told me the other day that she really wanted to get into a position or a job where she could help people. Sharon, hey. Chris White, you're so right. That's one of the biggest things that bothers me in this world is labels. You know, in the world that we live in now, everybody has a label for everything. There's a label for this, a label for that, and you know, I guess some labels aren't bad. Like a label would be like, oh, a good label, for example, would be like, oh, I'm a preacher, or you know, I'm a doctor. You know, that's like good labels. But when you start going into the labels of stress and anxiety and all these labels, oh, that person is what's a bad one here? Somebody help me out with a bad label. Sharon, you haven't missed much, and then once it's over, you can go back and catch what you missed. It's like 22 minutes they're here. Oh, Lord, she needs a vacation. Yeah, Francis. One of the things that I try to do for my fiance, my soon-to-be wife, is that whenever she's like just, you know, down in the dump, not really down in the dumps, but like kind of just going through the motions, I always try to like please her with something that she would like. The other day I went and got a little bottle of cheap nail polish, and I painted her nails. She really enjoyed that. And then also, she's the type of person to where she just loves flowers. Like, one of her biggest things is flowers. Like, she sees a new flower, she's like, oh, I gotta go look at it. And she like documents the flowers and stuff. She looks at them and like figures out what they are and like learns about them, because like I said, one day she wants to have a huge flower garden. These are really good. It's breakfast. Ernie Paul, yeah, I believe so. She wants to do, I believe something that she told me, she said she wants to do something that genuinely helps people. And we haven't really figured that out. You eat those every morning, D. Bruce. They're really good. This is the cinnamon brown sugar ones, and they're so good. I think it'd be a really good idea to like take them and crush them up into like some cereal or something. Here you go. I got you, Mama. Here you go. Fresh one. Yeah, blueberry with coffee. The coffee's a good idea. We ran out of instant coffee. We don't have any instant coffee. And the lady that was staying here next to us, she pulled out yesterday, so we don't get any coffee from her. Back to what I was saying about the flowers. So we had a really rough couple days, and I found this spot, and we had to walk. We walked, I think it was like 4 miles that day to actually get to it. But we went to this really, really awesome botanical garden. And I mean, her face just lit up because we were walking on the sidewalk, and I walked past the little sign, and she looked at it and she was like, and her face lit up, and it was super, super beautiful. The people there do a really good job of taking care of it. David Wiggins, you got restricted. I wonder what you said. Chris White, you got restricted too. I don't know why you guys are getting restricted. David, yeah, most women love flowers. Yeah, yeah. I think love is an understatement for the way she treats flowers. You know, she sees a new flower or just flowers in general, and if you just could see her face light up. For being honest, I guess. Oh yeah, well, probably saying something you shouldn't have. I mean, that's the only reason why I would get restricted, right? Mm-hmm. You're right, E. Bruce. Look, here's you. So beautiful. I have not, Valerie. I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the botanical garden.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, we do need two incomes. That would help tremendously. And what we are possibly going to look into, and I think what once I get more stable, get a place that we're staying and able to build roots, I think I'm going to get back to selling Green Life Winter Cleaner, going back to what I know. Because not only do I do the cleaner, but I do like the services as well: car details, pressure washing, carpet cleaning, campers, RVs, boats. I really enjoy that because you get to see the fruits of your labor as you're cleaning. It's really awesome. It's really awesome stuff. Cleans any water washable surface except for silk, suede, or satin. Takes out grease, wine, paint, liquor, soda, lipstick, pet stains, pet odors, gum, candy, candle wax, nail polish, and a plethora more. Well, and that I think it's a good idea, Denise, because we that's something we both can do. We can do it together, and that'll generate income. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. She loves taking pictures of the sunset and stuff, and she also does this. She draws this like really creative flower and like does different designs with it. And I think maybe one day we'll end up. Yeah, she's gonna go get one. Uh, she does these things, and it's like I was thinking that maybe one day we could do like little post-it cards or something for people. That way they could send it to family members, Christmas cards. I don't know. Well, David, hey, I don't know. YouTube is, they're kind of, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe you put too many question marks in it. I don't know. I didn't restrict you. I don't have a moderator or anything yet, so I don't know what happened. So I do apologize for that. I'm gonna take a drink here. It's a sody pop. I didn't have coffee, so I got a sody pop. I try to stay away from sodies, so I didn't want y'all to think I was drinking a beer or something. Coca-Cola should have paid me for that one. I'm the mod, hello. Oh yeah, bad labels. I got you. Yeah. Oh yeah, that would probably restrict it. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yep. That's it. Yep, for sure. Did you get one? You didn't even bring it, did you? Oh, oh. Oh, you brought the book. She brought the book, everyone. So this book that she has, she writes in it all the time, and so this is the little flower I was talking about, and like she does like super different designs, and like she can continue to make it really big. But this does anybody know what this 143 means? I wanna see if anybody has watched our channel. Anybody know what this 143 means? Let's cover that. Yeah. There's another one. Valerie, I'll have to look into it.
D. Bruce, you're pretty close. Yeah, Cheryl.
Good job, Francis. Yeah, so the 143, as Francis said, it means I love you. Um, there's a lot of times where I'll just look over and I'll be like, you know, um, it's just, hey, Bill the Hound Show from Santa Ana, California, you're a ways away. Did it melt? Well, it was in the cooler. A lady gave us some chocolate bars. I'm not a big chocolate guy, but she is. What kind of chocolate bar is it? Why does it look that way? It's weird.
Because I got wet.
Oh. So basically what we come up with as far as the campground, and Nicole, that's a really good question. Yeah, that flower, we may end up doing that. I wanted to do an Ultimately Inevitably t-shirt. That's probably going to be like, Ultimate Inevitably. The campground, so our thinking is that, so we have till Monday, and we could pay up till Thursday, and then we would have to be gone. And they even said that we could get an additional week here. But my thought process is why would I take what little bit of funds that we have and pay for that week, and then at the end of the week, I for sure have to be gone. So why not take the funds that I would normally pay for the week and then have to be gone? I can take those funds and go put it elsewhere to find somewhere that we could be in longevity. Chris White, that is a good idea, but I think maybe in another live or another video we could kind of explain why she wouldn't want to do that. And that's from the past. Yeah, this book, that's on the front of it. But going back to this book, the binding come off or whatever. I think I'm gonna try to fix it. But she writes in this, she writes in it and writes for me. And those days that I'm having a really bad day, which is very not very often, and some days even when I'm having a really good day, I just pick it up and I'll read what she's written for me for the day. Yeah, Robert, we do have a plan. It's not necessarily set in stone. The plan can change at any moment, but we do have a plan. As far as getting out of this location, I don't know. The winter plan is to stay warm. We have a lot of decent winter clothes and stuff. But as far as like being in the tent, we will not be able to survive in a tent in the wintertime. So that won't be the case. Yeah, I like that, D. Bruce. Ultimately, inevitably, with the flower right in the middle, that'd be cool. Yeah, Francis, I'll have to come check out your art and stuff. I believe you told me about that. Hey, Catherine, Fabulous 60s. If y'all haven't checked her channel out, go check that out. She talks about some really cool stuff, and I enjoy that. I like going in there before I go to bed and watching all my people. Actually, there is one other campground, but it's far more expensive than this. If you would like to contribute and bless us, there is a Cash App link in this description for the live. But also, if you go to the channel page and view the channel, in the description there's a PayPal link for donations. Send it friends and family. Yeah, heading south might be a good idea, but with limited funds, that could be hard. West Coast is warmer, a lot more expensive too, maybe. I'll have to go in there and see the video about the dog. She's such a cutie, that little basset hound, or not little, but the basset hound, she's so cute. I really like the fact that she was in the car the other day in the air conditioning. Yeah, I was at the property. That was awesome. She was sitting there and just, sitting in the back seat. Did you ever figure out what she tore up, Catherine? So if you don't know, Catherine has a YouTube channel, and she was talking about her property the other day, had a little bit of a problem with the slope or whatever, and her puppy dog was in the back seat, and I think she tore up a napkin or something. Look, she's over here taking care of stuff while I'm over here on the live. She's taking care of the cooler. I'm sure the ice is melting. She wanted to take care of it. Yeah, just some paper. Yeah, D Bruce, if like I said, if y'all haven't seen her channel, y'all go over check that out. She's a very vibrant, very positive, and very uplifting person. I enjoy watching her videos. Yeah, I've been to California a couple different times, and that might be in the plans if we have the funds. Yeah, most definitely. Really, really expensive out there. Yeah, and I understand that we it would be hard to survive on one income, but we live simplistic lifestyles in our little tent so far. Yeah, California is really, really beautiful out there. What I like is that you just by traveling about a mile, 2 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles in that little small radius, you can see so much. Like there's so much to see, and there's a lot of people out there that genuinely have like good hearts, and they have that cheery vibe. These Velvetas are really good, and munching on them here. Sorry guys. Do we have any more tortillas? You could put it on tortilla. Okay. Um, I haven't. I don't know. I maybe a couple days ago. Not for sure. When I talked to Russell last. Thank you, owned by Corgis. We love you. Owned by Corgis. I'll go vouch you. We really appreciate it. Owned by Corgis. We love you so very much. I'm okay. Hey, I think I've got to go to the facilities, so I'm gonna leave you with her. Yeah, that's my Cash App underneath the description. As far as work for right now, I'm doing it right now. This is work right now, and honestly, you all, I have put a lot of time and effort into building this YouTube channel and building the community and talking to you all. But I have to go use the bathroom, so I'll be right. I'm gonna leave you with her.
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of chocolate. I don't know if you guys ever had these, but they're really good. I just ate the peach one. Hi, D Bruce. Thank you, Denise. We can get to a restaurant. So yeah. Hi, Cheryl. My job search is a little hard right now because my ID and stuff got stolen. So I have to I'm in the works of getting all new stuff transferred over. But other than that, it's going. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Denise. We really appreciate it. So how's everybody's day going? Yeah. Um The Bill Hound Show. I've got quite a few people tell me that. I don't really know how because I'm originally from Ohio. I guess it's the Ohio accent, I guess. Not really too sure. The puppy dogs are up there laying down. They're asleep. Like asleep, but blessed. Yeah? Yeah, sure indeed. I'm sorry you didn't get enough sleep. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm kind of the person that just kind of sticks in the background and lets Jeb take over. Winter plans, we really don't know about that yet. I'll let him talk when he gets back about winter plans. Gail's one, I'm from Ohio and people tell me that. Yeah. Francis, I'm more of a cat person, LOL. I don't like cats. Hey, Grover, you have to force him to work. He's a bum. No, he's really not. He's the one that's been making all this happen for us. So if you're going to be negative in the comments, you can just go ahead and exit yourself out of my life.
She doesn't take a lot of negative stuff. What is it?
Hold
on. It would be kind of hard.
Could.
I mean, we could, but as far as like lifts and stuff are expensive. Like even to go up to the gas station and get ice, it's like $14. So sometimes I have to walk, and it's a pretty good walk. But we could possibly order something and have it delivered maybe. As far as the work, everybody, we have helped a lot of people as far as like doing odd and end chores and stuff that has helped us out. Like one day we had a lady, we walked past her house and she was out there by herself shoveling or doing mulch, and we helped her. She was very generous. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, Francis, she's very sassy.
I just don't like negativity.
Chris, we have some winter clothes, and we have started building the wish list and we actually put some warmer stuff on there. We do have, winter clothes and long pants and thermal or flannels and stuff, but hopefully we can get somewhere where it's not so bad. I can pretty much do anything. Like construction work's awesome. That's pretty laborious, and that keeps me fit. And guys, you realize that I'm working towards getting subscribers to the 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, to be monetized and just get a little bit of money from YouTube to even help with just dog food and treats and stuff for the dogs, that would be a blessing. And I'm not trying to get YouTube to just, get thousands of dollars off of YouTube, but I do know that it's possible. You got to understand, you all, I was a videographer, producer, editor, caretaker for a very, very successful YouTuber at one point. I don't know if you guys know this, but I know what is capable through YouTube. My watch hours are going up. I only need about 600 more watch hours. So my watch hours, the Cash App should be Holy Man 238. And it's probably an older picture without my beard and long hair, if you're wondering. Yeah. My watch page hours last time I checked was at like 3,400 something, so we only need like 600 more watch hours. We're really hoping for the subscribers. So like if you have a friend or another device or another account, go ahead and get those subscribers in here. That would be awesome. We are not that far. I think we need about 147 subs. So if you're gonna rewatch, it has to be from another device because it doesn't count. I'm pretty sure you can watch other videos on the same device, but like let's say you kept rewatching over and over the same the video, it wouldn't count for multiple watch hours. It has to be on a different device. So like watch it on your phone, and then watch it on your tablet, and then watch it on your TV.
Answer Denise.
Oh, what'd she say?
That's what I put.
Yeah. So the Cash App, if it's pulling up a picture with me in like a white and gray sweatshirt with no beard and stuff, that's me. It's just an older picture. I'll update that. Device and account. You obviously use another account. That would help. If I don't know, I'm not for sure if you use a different account on the same device if it'll work. But for sure, if you have multiple devices, you can like I said, go from your phone to your tablet to your TV. That would help. And also just sharing the video with somebody, friends, families, relatives, even that neighbor you want to bug with spam videos of us. Yeah, and put it on repeat. Yeah, kind of like this. Yeah, that's me. It should say Jeb YT for the Cash App. And if that doesn't work, you can go into the channel description on my page for my channel, and that'll do the donations for the PayPal account. But look, everybody, you do not have to give. Like, we're not trying to grift and expect everybody to give us a bunch of money, but
It does help.
green shirt, gray jacket. I don't know. I would have to look at that. Like I said, if the Cash App's, it should be Holy Man 238. Yes, and you know, the hard work that we put in, you know, there's a lot of things that like I said, we don't put on the YouTube channel that we have done for people. You know, one day we had a guy, we seen him, we were just walking with our little cart, he was cleaning out his truck, and we stopped and asked him, we was like, hey, can we help you clean the truck up? And he was like, yeah, absolutely. And once again, he was really generous to us. His wife brought out some sandwiches and some cold sweet tea. Yes, I did know. Jesus paid a ultimate sacrifice with a crown of thorns and a cross. If you haven't, there's actually a really nice video of an original song that I did. Kind of tells my story. It's called "I Met a Man." Okay, that's fine. Send an email. I'll have to check it once the live's over with. And if you guys ever recognize or whatever, and you send me an email, you know, my email pulls up Acts 238, Holy Man 238, Jeb 238. So, you know, that's the punctuation behind 238, Acts 238. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Maybe somebody can put it in the comments.
There's some bleached.
No, it's just some smudges on them. It's not sunny, but I'm cleaning off my glasses here. You know, if it,
Oh, and to answer one of the questions, it is actually not cold here.
Yeah,
it's
yeah, it's not-
actually
it's-
been in like the 80s
Yeah.
the past week.
it's not been super, super hot, but the humidity is really high, so that makes it even worse. It's not sunny out, but I wanted to clean my glasses off. Tell them.
I like doing this. It's fun. Peter tells the crowd to repent, get baptized in the name of Jesus Christ for the forgiveness of sins, and receive the gift of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
You'd like to hear me sing again? What do you want to? What do you want to hear me sing? I'm glad you looked that up, Francis. Thank you for putting that in there. It means a lot. Sing. What do you want? I don't know what to sing.
Kind of put him on the spot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we know he loves us. He shows us every day. Every morning we wake up and take a fresh breath of air, and we look at the things that we have. We know we're blessed.
Oh wow.
That's pretty hot, D. Bruce. I would say, I mean, right now the temperature, like I kind of like keep my shirt open just because it helps. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't you take my sunshine away. That's about all I know. I'll have to look that one up and like kind of memorize it, and I'll sing it one day. Charlene, if that's how you say it, 8292. I want to encourage you, if you feel that drawnness, if you're feeling drawn, that means he's working in your life. When people feel that presence and can actually have the discernment to understand what it is, that's that drawing. He's drawing you in. He's left the 99 to come find you. 90s there with Denise, with Mama. Yeah, it's really there's a little bit of wind going on, so it's really not too bad here. It feels pretty good. How tall are you lying down? I don't know. I mean,
Six
I,
one, 6'2".
I'm pretty sure I'm the same height when I'm laying down and standing up. So it's funny that Charlie Manson 9513. It's funny you bring that up. Up here at where we're at, there's a shelter, or whatever, like a gazebo type area with picnic tables and stuff. And there was an older man. The email is proprofitsglwc@gmail.com. Will you write that down so we can show them? I'm gonna write the email down.
What is it?
Pro Profits. PHETSGLWC @gmail.com. She's writing it down, the email. Francis, I'm so sorry. You look into one of those things that you can like dampen and put around your neck. Those seem to help in really high temperatures. It's okay, everybody. Here's the email. It's proprofitsglwc@gmail.com. This is my company, Pro Profits. Profits is in prophecy, and the GLWC at the end is Green Life Wonder Cleaner. I look forward to doing these lives. Like she just said, we're enjoying this. Like I enjoy being able to see the comments and answer and talk to you guys. It's awesome. Oh, it's backwards. See if you can write it backwards, babe. Like put B. I don't know. We'll figure this out.
What?
Shooter, yeah, yep. People talk about it all the time about get a job. There's a lot of employers out there that want to know that you have a dependable vehicle to get back and forth to work and to be on time. A lot of the jobs that you would be in want you to be showered and cleaned and not smelly. And then also you gotta do paperwork and things. Like we want jobs. Like we are going to have jobs. We just have to be in the right opportunity to be able to have that. Was that? No, it's still. Either way, everybody, I'll make sure next live I'll put my email out. And if there's anybody out there that can help us put the email in here, that would be awesome. Thanks, Chris Wright. Chris White. I don't know if you know, Chris White. I had sent something back to you that you had sent us. I refunded it because it was in hold for 21 days. If you are able to and want to, send it friends and family. Shoo, fly, shoo. Did you see a fly somewhere? We got this handy dandy fly swatter. We'll swat him.
No one's begging for donations.
It's okay.
All of you guys choose to donate.
We have a lot of loyal subscribers and people that support us because they want to and they can.
Like, get
and
out
we
of the
and
live if
we
you're gonna be
we,
negative.
we really appreciate that. And we understand that people like to bless people. It talks about in scripture about alms and giving alms. And a lot of the people that are in the comment section right here talking to us have blessed us. And all of them say they want to be anonymous and they don't want us to, I can go through here and name off multiple people in our comment section that have blessed us. And it's because they want to, okay? They asked us, hey, how can I do this for you? Where can I send this to you? And there's a reason for that. Why would I go out of my way to block someone from blessing somebody else, let alone blessing us? And we really appreciate those things because it's really hard the way we're living. We're living out of a tent. We have to go get ice daily just to have cold things and keep things cold. This is not easy. We don't have a vehicle. We don't have the availability to just go wherever we want at will. We have to plan for these things. We have to adjust our lifestyle around what we're doing. So I'm not on here saying, send me money, send me money, send me money. But for those that want to, we allow. Why would I block somebody else's ability to bless someone?
Sounds like God hates you. God doesn't hate anybody. He hates ugly people.
No, he doesn't. He loves the ugly people too. The not operator. We don't do we don't do that. We don't speak blasphemy. So we don't appreciate it. I think Francis said it earlier. You can't say anything nice. Don't say it at all. Brown chicken, what's up?
The not operator, I think.
Just don't feed into it. We'll ignore it.
You should just leave the
okay.
live.
No, he's helping with views.
You see the new Bash videos? Yeah, we try not to feed into it though. They're all just looking for their 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, we don't watch them. We don't give them their watch page hours or views. We could care less what people have to say about us. We know our wrongs and we know our hardships. It's okay. It's okay for some people to ride our coattails.
See, I told you, mod me. We just did it.
Thank you.
Mom.
It probably late September, early October.
Winter. Yeah, they wanted to know our winter plans, babe. I kind of left that up to you.
Thank you. Our winter plans are to stay warm. For sure. Thank you, Mama. I finished my Belvita, so I'm going to eat some cheeses.
You should pin your PayPal on this. Do we know how to do that?
I don't know.
We do not know how to do that right now.
If you want the PayPal, that is, if you go into and view the channel and go into the description, it's there.
Maybe one of you guys can help us out.
I'm eating. I think Denise can handle it right now. Amen. Always keep the faith. That's one of the biggest things that keeps us going every morning is we do our Proverbs for the day. And usually we kind of dive into some other scripture and stuff. One of the things that I enjoy doing is just going to a secluded area and just talking to the Lord. It's funny you bring up the sweaters for the dogs. We have a wish list that we're trying to work out, but we have a problem with having the actual address. And if we're not going to be in the area, I don't want to just go get a PO box in this area. So I'm working on figuring that out. And there's actually a couple sweaters, one for Bonnie and one for Chico. What's up, Sub-Zero? It's a Bonnie girl sitting over here. She's laid down, enjoying a nap.
Bonnie. Hey, down my Bonnie
Look, there she is.
girl.
There's that Bon girl. I'm gonna keep her up there because the road's over here behind you all.
Tell him that Chico
I trust Mama to be a mod. That's why she's there.
Chico Patches is laying down in the tent.
Well, Denise, I call her Mama because that's my adopted mom. She adopted us like last week, both of us. She's a loving mother. That's a good question, Chicken, and I'll tell you. So I was selling Green Life Wonder Cleaner, and I drove past a shop that he was cleaning a car and walked in and sold him cleaner. She is safe with reliable people.
Yeah.
No, you're not. Don't. Yeah, I am so very blessed. Blah, blah, blah.
As far as the child is concerned, she is well taken care of and in a safe place, and that's all anybody needs to know.
Our plans for the weekend, doing this live here, and tomorrow, a friend of ours, Calvin and Betsy, I believe we're going to go to church.
It was mine. From last night.
65 people. Pretty hair, Nola. Love those curls.
It's actually my real hair. It kind of gets on my nerves a little bit.
I'm not for sure. Can anybody tell me? She found it the other day and put it in my hat.
As we were walking.
I don't know. Maybe an osprey. I don't think it's a hawk.
Thank you. I keep getting comments saying that I have a southern accent.
Oh yeah, got
Yeah.
that southern drawl. Turkey? I don't think
Maybe.
it's. I don't think it's a turkey. Turkeys are like brown. Yeah, that tends to happen.
Just for a little bit. He'll be back here soon. And Cheez-It crackers are the best. Yeah, I really like them. I like the spicy ones. They have spicy chili. In the tent. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you like me. I'm kind of a antisocial person, so I don't really know what to talk about. I kind of just go on rants. So I hope I'm doing good. Do you? Yes, I do. I love chocolate. I actually just sat here and ate a chocolate bar, and then I ate these little. I don't know if you can see them, but we I got gifted these by one of our neighbors, and they were actually pretty good. The strawberry ones are my favorite. Quail feather, I'm not too sure.
There he goes.
Oh,
There's my Chico Patches.
there's my Chico babies. Can you say hi, Chico? Say hi. Thank you. And yeah, they were really good. There was a strawberry one that had dried strawberry pieces in it, and it was really good. Can you say hi, my Chico baby? Huh? Can you say hi? He's a mama's boy. Chris White, thank you. Dill pickle, thank you. I try not to be spicy, but I don't like negativity. He has his moments where he don't want to listen. Usually he's pretty good, but there are times where he just likes to wander off, like when he's off his lead right now. He likes to go down by the riverbank and that wasn't the plan. There's actually it has another meaning for me. It's something that he calls me. It's kind of like the 143 thing.
So little bit about Chico Patches here. So when I got him, he was all solid white, and if you see on like his skin here, like he's got all these little patches. So I give him a bath, and those would show through his fur, and so I named him Chico Patches. And then as he grew up, he got the little patches on him, like right here, and then he's got a couple patches over here of brown. So he like grew into his own name. These are my Chicos. Yeah, these are my Chico buddies. I'm gonna go explore. How many people we got in here? 53. We went down a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, Chico's so cute. He's adorable.
That's my baby.
He can get a little feisty sometimes too. Whenever I'm tickling her, he'll get upset. Be like, quit it. What are you doing, Chicos?
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, the little girl in Waterworld was named Manola. I'm sorry about your Shih Tzu. It's sad to hear. I know it. You could never replace her, but maybe you could go to like a shelter or something and rescue one of the little puppy dogs in there. Ow! She bit the far out of me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's really, really upsetting. I'm gonna take care of some of these flies. Yeah, so funny story. The picnic table we're actually sitting at, there's a tree right over here. You can't really see it. There's like a nest of yellow jackets like burrowed into the roots and stuff, and they kind of swarm us. But today they're not really out, so I don't know if it's because of the humidity or what. Yeah, Chris White. I did a live last night. I didn't even realize that I could go live. So when I figured that out, I just went live, and it was a lot of fun last night. And I told her about it, and she was like, "Let's do it." So that's why we're on here today. Oh, Francis, that was so nice of you to take care of that puppy in the time of need, especially with having the puppies. Yeah, one of those yellow jackets actually stung Enola and swelled up her arm a little bit. We had to kind of watch it, but she was okay. You brushing the Tico hair off?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and feed
You
him.
know, I want to talk about something while we're on all in here before we get off. I think it's about time. You know, we've been on here for over an hour. I really, really want to thank everybody that has been here and been really positive and really encouraging. You know, that means the most to us. And I want everybody to know that I want different for our channel. I want this to be a place for positivity, people to come and share their stories and talk about what they're going through and the things that they deal with on a daily basis, just like we already have. And I like to see people connecting in the comments like we have today. That's really awesome to me. You know, we've seen people from South Carolina, from California, Oregon, all these different places, and we're able to connect right here. You know, we're all in the same spot, kind of, and that means a lot that we can come in here and be positive and share experiences and talk about things and get to know each other more. It really is awesome. You know, I think YouTube is a fantastic thing for that, especially when North Carolina, see, Alabama. I haven't heard of the Asher House. I'll look into it. Francis, okay. It's okay. We understand you. And like I was saying, I like the ability that, we can all get in here and talk to each other. And like I said, we're all states and miles away, but yet we're here connected, like-minded people. See, Indiana, like there's so many different people here from different places and different states. And so having people to be able to connect and do a live like this, and like I said, once again, share stories and what we've been through. So, Sharon, I did put out a post today saying that I was going to go live in a few hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set a day and a time. A commenter suggested this. I'm going to set a day or a couple days and a certain time of the day. That way, everybody knows when I am going to be live and can come in and be here. Russell does stuff. I don't think he's hiring any employees. I think he's pretty much working for himself and doing other things. That would have been an awesome opportunity to learn from a very intelligent person and be able to earn a little bit of an income, but I don't think he's hiring anybody at this point. Michigan, yeah, I've been up to Livonia, right outside of Detroit, and Muskegon area. Worked up there several times. I always say I got Muskegon. Yeah, I can schedule it through YouTube, but like I said, I wanted to just like pretty much have a certain day. A couple people from North Carolina here. A certain day of the week. I may try to do it, like a Tuesday, Thursday thing, or like a Monday, Friday, Wednesday, Sunday. I'm not for sure. We'll kind of work on that. Okay, Denise. Yeah. I'll reach out to you. I'll email you, and maybe we can figure out a day that you're going to be open. That way you can moderate. And this is a lot of fun to me. I enjoy this because it's raw, it's unfiltered. Dog content could help. Yeah. So I've did a video on the dogs, and like I got a lot of hate and repercussions just because it was I don't know why, like people. Of course, we're weeding out that negative stuff, but my dogs. We will probably. I was thinking the other day, like when we do our walks and stuff, and take them and throw the tennis ball. Only 40 more subscribers to go. I didn't see that, so I haven't. I don't know how many subscribers I have yet. So if that's the case, that's awesome. Somebody said we only need 40 more subs. Didn't realize that. All right, we'll look into it. Yep, Ohio, 860 subs. We need 1,000, so we need 140 subs. We need 1,000 to be monetized, and I think we only need like 400 more watch hours, so that'll come. Okay, I'll write your email down. Yeah, for sure. Do a like. Oh, we got somebody in here from Italy. Raston, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Much love from the States over here. Glad to see that somebody's tuning in from another country. That's so awesome to me. See, once again, there we go. We've got somebody from Italy tuning in and being here with us. Yeah, I think the watch hours will help, especially because, we're going on an hour and 17 minutes here. There it is. We're getting it wrote down. I'll send you an email and we can talk about it. Maybe see what days you're available and whatnot, kind of work around it. So it's so funny. We were downtown in a spot, and we walked into this Italian place, like really super, super authentic Italian place. And the guy, like I went in there saying, hey, can we wash some dishes, sweep the floors, do some work to get a meal? And he was like, don't worry about it. He was like, y'all are hungry, I'm gonna feed you. And they brought out like this super awesome spaghetti with like this homemade bread with this vinaigrette and stuff. Oh, it was so good. Yeah, we have a lot of love and support, and it's really awesome because once again, we come from broken homes. We don't have families. We don't know our mothers and fathers and grandparents and things and aunts and uncles. We don't really have that. So we consider all of you all and our loyal subscribers and viewers our family. We really, truly, truly do. You got the wrappers blowing away, getting a little windy. Another big one flying over. That doesn't happen often, but when it does. Raston, you're getting a lot of love here. Thank you for tuning in. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Why don't you share it with some people over in Italy, and we'll get some love and support that way. That's it. A big family here on YouTube. That's kind of the goal, to build a community of people that are like-minded, so we can all once again come together at a certain time at the day and throughout the week, and just share what we've gone through on our daily lives. Yeah, One Starlight Hill. That is actually probably a really good idea, because they do travel and we like to travel. That was kind of something we talked about the other day. Is being and having the availability to travel and see things. I'll look into that. I don't know, like maybe like fairs and things of that nature. Raston, we really appreciate you being here. That's awesome. Bill the Hound Show. Yes, that's one of the things that we kind of got hit on in one video. Like, somebody said that I was reading from an AI script, and if my mind can ramble off and talk about something and people think it's AI, I must be a genius. But we will continue to always stay authentic. We haven't done any performance. We're just sitting here on a picnic table talking to you all. That's what I feel like is probably the most important part with the YouTube channel, is talking to the community, getting to know everybody, and sharing. That's what we want. And like I said, once again, I reiterate the fact, ultimately, inevitably, we want this to be a positive, healthy place to be. And we don't want people having to go through the comments and sift through all the negative, bad lies and all the stuff, because it's not fair for us. I go back to what I said earlier in the live, that, what we see, what we listen to, we put into our mind and in our hearts. So if we're having to sit here reading a bunch of negative stuff, that might ultimately inevitably change our attitude and make us be negative. Thank you. I don't have a really high IQ, but I've learned a lot. I've paid attention, and I've listened to a lot of people out there, and I pick up and adhere to a lot of things. Yeah, that would be awesome if you could send that way. That information, even if it was just something that we could work seasonal, that I think that would be enjoyable to us, because we would get to meet a lot of people through that. Raston, you're so true. Connecting with people like that, sitting down, having a coffee like that, talking with other people, and having positive reinforcement. And ultimately, inevitably, there's my word, being held accountable with your friends and families and neighbors and things that people that like I said, are like-minded with. Yes, happy-go-lucky. That is a big thing with me. I tell her all the time, like, we got to watch what we're watching, like movies that we watch when we pick out a movie, or a show that we're watching, or when we're able to, or even like music that we listen to. And one of the biggest things, Raston was kind of hitting on it, you know, that's so funny, Denise. One of the biggest things that we can do is the people that we surround ourselves with, our acquaintances and friendships and stuff. When we're around people that are bad influences, we ultimately, inevitably, like if we're around a group of people, we start becoming like them, we start talking like them, walking like them, wearing the same stuff as them. What's funny about AI, now that we're on that kind of topic, AI is virtually a compilation of everybody's mind, because as people are putting information into it and asking it questions, it's pulling everything from the World Wide Web. I've never used an AI script, or built an AI script, or like got in and talked to AI or anything like that. I don't think that it's healthy. I've seen some videos where a guy literally, I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm pretty sure it was like AI told him to kill himself, which is not okay. And I've heard some pretty nasty things about how AI has misled people in their businesses and things. And I believe it was one guy had like some Fortune 500 company, and he started talking to AI, and AI said, do this and invest in this. And then he ended up getting caught up and lost his business. Yeah, I was in Dallas years ago. I was down there. That's a big bustling city. A lot of places down there you got to watch out and be careful for because of the uh, the bad ones. Yes, Raston, you're so true. Just being like not even you don't even have to talk to him. You can just be sitting next to him on the bus or the train or wherever, and that can be sucked from you. That energy and you know that's something too. You know, we are sponges. You know, we soak up things that have. You know, I think well, let me say this. I believe that certain objects like these glasses can hold a certain energy. You know, if like let's say I was wearing these glasses and something bad happened, and like let's say you know something bad happened, and every time I put them on, I remember that bad thing. So watch what you're doing. You know, if you're out there and you have certain possessions, what's my go-to channel? To be honest with you, I don't like really have like a big like a YouTube channel that like I really support or anything. But my go-tos are Catherine's Fabulous 60. I really like her because she's like really upbeat and positive, and she's always got a smile on her face. Russell does stuff, and there's another one that I like to watch, but I'm not going to disclose that one. And there's a reason for it. I'm not really the reason why I say that like really I just support like Russell does stuff and Catherine's Fabulous 60s because I enjoy those people. I enjoy watching their videos and the Billy the Hound show. Oh yeah, that's the one I wasn't gonna mention. I'm just kidding. But I think that like my one of my things is like I'm not really like surfing YouTube. But what I like to do is in the evenings before, while I'm going to sleep, I like to go and support my supporters. And if you really go in and you watch Catherine's Fabulous 60, if you haven't, go in there, subscribe, check out her videos, and then also Russell does stuff. They have a lot of intelligent and a lot of good feedback for people out there. If you watch them and kind of understand what they're talking about, you can get a lot of gain from it. All right, everybody. Coming up on an hour and 30 minutes. I think we're going to go ahead and shut down and take care of a few things that we have here. We've got 47 people in here. All the 47 people that's in here, we love you. We really appreciate it. If you have the time today, reach out to a friend, family member, someone that you know, even a coworker or whatever, and just say, hey, go in there, subscribe to Jeb, his wife, and his 2 dogs, and, you know, that would really help out. I think we need about 140 more subs, so that would help us out to get monetized. And like I said, our watch hours are coming slowly but surely. And you know, they can go in and subscribe, and they can turn the notifications off, so it's not, you know, going across their phone every time. Raston, I really appreciate it. We'll see you again. Hopefully you tune into the next live and watch some of our videos that we have going up. Really appreciate it. Everybody, I love you all. Okay, yeah, I'll send you an email or you send me an email. I can't remember. I don't know how you're saying it, but either way, I have your email. She wrote it down, and we will be in contact. Yeah, definitely. I will put a post out on the day and time that we are going to set as the day to go live. It might be just one day for now, or maybe a couple days, and who knows? I might go live every day instead of just putting out a video. I don't know. But I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And before I leave, I would like to say a prayer for everybody. Lord God, we just come to you to thank you for everything and all the blessings that you bestow upon us each and every day. We thank you for the hedge of protection that you place upon us and around us. We thank you for the peace, love, and kindness that you show us. And Lord, we ask that you just show your face to one more person today. We ask that you bless somebody with a meal that wouldn't have one otherwise. And Lord God, I pray that you allow all my loyal subscribers, my viewers, and even people new to the channel to have a wonderful evening and a blessed evening. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I love you all. You all, I really appreciate the love and support. I've really enjoyed our live today. And like I said, we will designate a certain day to make this happen. Bye, everybody. Really enjoyed this. This is awesome. Put a smile on my face for today.